Welcome back everybody to Warwick Kart Club. Time for the last race of the day. It is the 4-stroke juniors who come out onto the circuit for their 20-lap final. In 1, Zachary Phil. Out of 2, James Boland. From 3, Hayden Crossley. And from 4, Jonah Crossley. They are the drivers who are about to get it on. They'll get one more formation lap now, and then they will start their 20-lap final. 20 laps for these guys to sort this out. Anybody's guess who's going to get this one. Hayden Crossley has been fast. James Boland's been fast. Zachary Phil has been unstoppable. But does he get it right in the final? Does Hayden Crossley find some more pace? What has Jonah Crossley got? We're about to find out then as they go into better bends and bring it round nice and steadily past me. Here we go then. All formed up in situ, line astern, heading through the DPE chicane. The 4-banger single juniors getting ready for a race start. Beth has the flag over there ready. The Australian flag is aloft and ready to be dropped on these guys when they come round. There is our starter. She's got the flag up. Here we go then. Get ready, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, the 4-stroke single juniors are green light racing, and away we go. And Zachary Phil goes up the inside and will hold the line. Gets the whole shot. Round towards me will come, and it's Boland that's slotted into P2. Hayden Crossley's gone P3, but Hayden looks to go up the inside. Had a little look at Boland there, but didn't make it stick as they go down into better bends for the first flying lap. Round now will come towards me. Boland still hanging on in there, right behind Zachary Phil. Can he stay with him this time? Will Zachary Phil start to wind that kart up? Round they go, through DPE, heading down into Cashies, the hairpin. Now they're all still together, and Jonah Crossley trying to stay with them. And Zachary Phil gets off of Cashies' hairpin really well. It looks like Boland went backwards because Crossley, Hayden, is going up the inside wall. He tried to go up the inside and couldn't make it stick. Has to yield and pull it back. Round they come then through pit corner onto Cossa now. Still, Phil leads from Boland, from Crossley, Hayden, from Crossley, Jonah. Through they go, racing ears and onto Broderick's the right-hander. Heading into better bends then. It's a 20-lap final, so plenty of time for things to shape up if they can just hang on as long as they can to Zachary Phil, but he looks fast and he looks like he's going to give it some jandle. Through they go, and Crossley, whoa, he looked in Hayden. Hayden's looking again, he wants to have a crack at this, he wants P2 at least. So Hayden Crossley, he is not going to give up. Rather go through pub, heading down, sinking straight. Over the line they go, and through the Power Republic left-hander now. And still, Hayden Crossley hanging on in there, right behind James Boland in pursuit of Zachary Phil. Then Jonah Crossley comes through Cossa now. Down racing ears he goes, chasing the front through and getting away from him, gapping him rapidly. Down they go through better bends, coming back towards me then. Still Zachary Phil holds on, but I'm not sure James Boland's been dropped yet. A little bit closer that time. So he's not giving up on it. He goes really wide coming out of Cashies. Closing in if he can. Zachary Phil's the quickest kart on track. Round pub they go, heading down onto sinking straight. Plenty of laps left yet. Hayden Crossley looking quick and desperate to get past, and Hayden Crossley has just gone the quickest kart on track, trying to go up the inside of pit corner, doesn't make it stick, pulls it back again. Still he's having a look. He's not going to give up on this, he knows he's fast. He's just got to make that pass. Boland though, holding there, and still he holds. James driving the wheels off the number 5 kart, trying to stay ahead of Hayden Crossley. Zachary Phil getting away from them. Round they come past me, then Jonah Crossley comes through, holding P4 and in pursuit of those, but the leader's already gone through Cashes. Now they come back towards me into bump corner. Still Boland holding on from Hayden Crossley through pub. The leader looks over the left shoulder to see where they are. He's mighty comfortable. Is Zachary Phil. Doesn't look like he's going to get caught all day long, but Crossley had another look again, but the door's closed. Every time he tries to go through on pit corner, that door is firmly shut on him. Round they go, down Racing Ears, into Brodericks and onto Better Bends they head. Still Phil, Boland, Hayden Crossley, Jonah Crossley is your order on lap number 4 of 20. Lots of laps left yet in this one. And Zachary Phil answers the call again and goes quicker than the chasing pack. He does a 52, 1, 2, 3. Round pub they go. Big wide line there from Hayden Crossley. Looked like he was on the dirty line. It was sliding for him. Not the quickest line through there. Had to maybe just go another kart width inside to get the fast line. As they go through pit corner, back towards me then. Into Cossa, Phil, Boland, Crossley, followed by Jonah Crossley now. Through he goes. Heading on to Racing Ears, the little chicane past the grandstand. And into Brodericks himself, whilst the leader's already coming back onto New Pub and towards me already. Zachary Phil then, oh, now James Boland's done the quickest lap. James Boland goes quicker. A 51.988, the first kart in the 51s, and it's the second place kart. So James Boland goes quicker than the two around him. How do they answer that? Who goes quicker this time? Well, Zachary Phil does. Of course he does. 51.769. Anything you can do, I can do better. And Zachary Phil has done a 51.796. James Boland, 51.975. Hayden Crossley, 51.793. Jonah Crossley, 53.371. Just a little bit off the pace still, while the leading trio come back towards me. And still Hayden Crossley is not out of this. He's right on the bumper still of James Boland. Boland is going to have to really concentrate and make no mistake. If he makes a mistake, Hayden Crossley will pounce. He did it in the last one. He can do it again as he closes up on him down the main straightaway through the Power Republic left-hander. Closes up on the brakes again into pit corner. Then they move on to Cossa and still he's close. And he's gone quicker again as Hayden Crossley. He's now the quickest kart on track, 51.741. Hayden Crossley, third place and the quickest kart. Boy, oh boy, with 7 laps in, it is all on in this one. Anyone's guess is going to get it in the end. And they just get quicker and quicker and quicker. Hayden Crossley then, right on the back of James Boland. James Boland's got the hands aching, he's shaking the hands, he's struggling with the grip. James Boland's got a problem. The 20-lap final will be an issue. If on lap number 8 he's already shaking his hands, and look at that! Hayden Crossley, 51.475. He is 3/10 quicker than the leader. Hayden Crossley then needs to go through, he's got to get past. He needs to use the pace he's got and get after the leader. Through they go through Better Bends. 51.475 on lap number 8 to Hayden Crossley. How can Zachary Phil answer that? I'm not sure he's got it at the moment, because they're starting to close him down. It's getting closer and closer. These three are coming together. They're in the same frame again. It's like we've just started the race. They are getting mighty close. Boland's hanging on. Crossley's charging. Phil's going quick. Round they go. And now Now Boland's gone quickest, 51.370. Again, another quicker lap, and Crosley is trying to get past him. Boy, oh boy, talk about answer the call. And Crosley inside. Oh no, he puts the brakes on. I thought he was right alongside then. He had the move done and dusted and puts the brake on. Boland will thank his lucky stars that Crosley decided to yield, because I think he had the move. He was right on him then. And up the inside, whoa, he looked again. Doesn't go through. He was right on him though. Still he's on him as they come through pub. Very nearly half race distance, and it's not sorted yet. This final is going to go to the bitter end as Jonah Crosley comes past me and heads into pub, whilst the leaders are already into pit corner. Whoa, Crosley! Oh, they've touched! Still they've touched! Oh, dramas everywhere! Crosley's gone through, but they were side on and touching all the way through pit corner. So Crosley's gone through, and Boland's down to P3. Can he catch him? The leader now has a big lead, and now I don't think he will be caught. Zachary Phil will now march on with 9 laps to go. Following him still, Hayden Crosley. Behind Hayden, James Boland, then Jonah Crosley. Still then the leader into pit corner already, and he's got a big lead now, looking like a very comfortable win for Zachary Phil once more. He will be mighty pleased with his day's efforts. He will get all the accolades on the podiums later on, and well deserved as well if he can just hold this together for 8 more laps. Zachary Phil has been in a world class of his own. Hayden Crosley has tried everything and been the quickest kart on several occasions. James Boland has really gone hammer time too, and these two have fought it all. Through most of these races, they've been at each other all race long, and in the final, there is but 7 laps to go after this one. Phil, Crosley, Boland, Crosley is your order. It all got sorted out in pit corner when these two came together, unfortunately. They managed to keep going, luckily, and they will race to the bitter end. And it's not sorted just yet, but Crosley has a good lead. Leading the race though, Zachary Phil. Through he goes. In P2, Hayden Crosley. P3, James Boland as they go into Cashies. Now they will head back towards me to complete another lap. Through they go through pub. James Boland trying to close him down. James has got the quickest lap of the race, so small consolation, having been in that little bit of a bingle in the pit corner with the car just in front of him. But Zachary Phil, he won't mind, he's out front. He's out of all the danger on lap number 13. This will make it 14 when he completes it, and there will just be 6 to go for the flying number 77. Zachary Phil is on rails. James Boland chasing Hayden Crosley. Here comes Jonah Crosley. The number 10 car been off the pace a little bit in this one. Continuing on his way, round he goes. Heading into Cashies, and I think he's got the drag coefficient of the bumper behind him, unfortunately holding him up. So that's not going to help him, unfortunately. And it is just about hanging off, actually. So poor old Jonah has got 6 laps to do with the bumper hanging off. It might well fall off, so he may get the flag, unfortunately. But Zachary Phil continues on his way. Back towards me, leading the way very comfortably. Followed by Crosley and Boland. Round they go. Heading back towards me through Cashies. Heading up to pub. Through pub they go. And now Boland's catching. Hayden Crosley's getting caught. So Hayden Crosley's getting caught, and poor old Jonah, that's going to fall off in a minute because it is just about hanging on. Almost off. Round he comes. Oh, he gets the meatball, he does. I think it was a bit too dangerous. If it comes off and lands on the turkey, it's a bit too dangerous. So they're giving Jonah Crosley the meatball flag. He retires. Meanwhile, Phil leads the way. Hayden Crosley's getting caught with 5 laps to go. What can James Boland do once he catches him? And he will catch him. He is within 0.4 now of the second place kart. So James Boland, he may feel aggrieved at having caught up with him in pit corner and gone around nearly. These two came together. Now he's got the opportunity to put that right and try and make an overtake on him with 4 laps to go. 20 lap final, and it's come down to the last 4 between these two. Crosley goes through Brodericks. Boland right with him. Phil's in the distance still. Here comes Zach. Round he comes into the DPE chicane. Through he goes. Then this pair, and still they are locked together. Boland right on his tail now, heading into Cashies. Looks like he has got the pace as well as Boland. So last lap round, he was 4/10ths quicker. 400ths, I should say. This time, closes up on his, has he put the bumper back on? I think he has. So Jonah has connected the bumper back up and continues on. They let him carry on. So Jonah's 2 laps down, but carries on. Meanwhile, Hayden Crosley continues. Round they go through Brodericks and onto Better Benz while Leader comes back towards me, and this will be 18 laps completed for the flyer. Zach Phil has absolutely nailed it again in the final. And these two now, 2 laps to sort out P2. Who is going to get it? It's anybody's guess, and I'm not sure. As Hayden Crosley starts to look over the shoulder, he knows he's there, and does he know how quick he is? He's about to find out. 18 done, 2 to go. Can he have a crack at him? Jonah continues, the bumper's back on. Back to come towards me then, and Zach Phil goes through Cossa, followed by these two, Crosley and Boland. Nothing between the two. This is the last race of the day, and these two are going to give us a grandstand finish for a lap and a half. Hayden Crosley and James Boland. This is anybody's guess. I'm not sure who can pick this one because they are absolutely locked together. Through they go into Cashies. Still he's on him, and still he's locked underneath him. Through pub, he's got 1 to do it. A little gap there of 2 car lengths. Can he bridge it? Over the line they go. That is 19 laps, 1 to go for the leaders, and these two racing hard for P2 and P3. Zachary Phil already coming back through Cossa to complete the racing gears back straight for the last time. Heads into Brodericks. And still, Hayden Crosley's holding on from James Boland with 3 corners to go. Round New Pub they come then. One of those corners about to be negotiated. Phil goes through. Crosley goes through. Boland goes through. Now or never for James Boland. Does he go? No, he doesn't. He's going to try one last ditch attempt as the checkered flag is made ready, and it is 4-stroke juniors. The final. Give it up. Your winner, Zachary Phil. Second, Hayden Crosley. Third, James Boland. And fourth, here he comes. It will be Jonah Crosley coming home P4. So well done to Jonah. Getting the car back together. Gets himself P4. And over the line he goes. Well done, Jonah. And well done to this guy. What a cracker. It was a belter of a race. for Zachary Phil. So well